Most parents don't realize that how you respond to backtalk in the first 3 seconds determines whether it happens again tomorrow or stops completely. Before age 5, your child's brain is wiring itself based on your reactions. And if you're responding the way most of us were taught, you might be accidentally teaching them to talk back even more. But there's a simple shift backed by child development research that can turn defiance into cooperation. And it starts with 3 seconds of silence. We're taught to believe that backtalk is about disrespect, that it's a child testing limits, pushing boundaries, or trying to take control. So we react fast, we correct, we raise our voice, we punish, because that's what most of us experience growing up. But child development research tells a very different story. Studies from the Harvard Center on the Developing Child show that young children often talk back not because they're defiant, but because they're overwhelmed. At this age, the emotional part of the brain is still developing much faster than the part responsible for logic and self-control. So when a child feels frustrated, tired, or overstimulated, words come out before regulation does. And here's the part most parents never hear. When we respond with anger or punishment in that exact moment, Harvard experts explain that we're unintentionally training the brain to stay reactive. The behavior doesn't disappear, it gets reinforced. But when we pause first, even briefly, something powerful happens. That pause gives the child's nervous system a chance to settle. And only then does cooperation become possible. But here's where most parents feel stuck. If pausing matters so much, what do you actually do in those 3 seconds? Do you ignore the backtalk? Do you stay silent? Or do you say something that calms the moment instead of escalating it? This is where everything shifts. Because there's a simple 3-second response that works with your child's brain, not against it. And once you learn it, backtalk stops feeling like a battle and starts becoming a moment of connection. The 3-second pause. When your child says, "No," or throws out a sharp, "You're mean," your body reacts before your mind does. Your chest tightens, your patience drops, and every instinct tells you to respond immediately. Instead, do something that feels almost uncomfortable at first pause. Take 3 slow breaths. Say nothing yet. Picture this. Your 4-year-old refuses to put on their shoes and shouts, "I don't have to listen to you." You feel the heat rising, but instead of snapping back, you pause. You stay present. You let the moment breathe. That brief silence isn't weakness, it's leadership. That pause sends a powerful signal to your child's brain, this is safe. Guidance supported by experts from the American Academy of Pediatrics explains that when adults slow their response, a child's stress system has space to calm instead of escalate. The emotional storm begins to settle. And there's another quiet benefit parents don't often talk about. Those 3 seconds give you time to choose your words, your tone, and the kind of parent you want to be in that moment. You're no longer reacting from frustration, you're responding with intention. And that shift changes everything that follows. Name the feeling, not the behavior. Once you've paused, the next step isn't correction, it's connection. Instead of pointing out what your child did wrong, gently name what they're feeling. This small shift changes how their brain processes the moment. Here's a real-life moment many parents recognize. Your toddler throws a toy and yells, "I don't like this." Everything in you wants to say, "We don't throw things." But instead, you kneel down, soften your voice, and say, "You're really upset right now." And then you stop. No lecture, no warning, no fixing. That simple sentence helps your child feel understood before they feel corrected. Research from the Yale University Child Study Center shows that when parents label emotions, children slowly learn how to recognize and regulate those feelings themselves. Their brain starts linking big emotions with words, not impulsive reactions. You're not excusing the behavior, you're calming the storm underneath it. And when a child feels seen instead of judged, their defensiveness drops. That's when listening becomes possible. You're teaching emotional intelligence in real time, one calm moment at a time. Offer connection before correction. Once your child has calmed down even a little, this is the moment that truly shapes behavior. Instead of moving straight to punishment, offer reconnection. This doesn't mean ignoring limits, it means restoring safety first. Picture this. After you name the feeling, your child's shoulders soften, their voice lowers. Now you gently say, "Do you need a hug?" Or "Do you need a minute?" Or "Let's try again together." That choice gives them dignity. It tells them they're not alone in their big emotions. Long-term research from the University of Minnesota found that children who feel securely attached to their parents are far more likely to cooperate, not because they're afraid, but because they trust the relationship. Cooperation grows from connection, not control. You're not letting your child get away with it. You're teaching them something far more powerful, that emotions are safe to bring to you. And when a child feels safe with you, behavior changes naturally over time and for good. Your child isn't trying to break you. They're trying to understand themselves, and they need you to stay steady while they learn. When you respond with calm, you teach their brain how to calm itself. Science supports it, but your love does the real work. You've got this.